Yo, potato here. Um, I just wanted to show like how you would just do zryachiy successfully as a scav. I've done it a couple of times now, and this is probably my best attempt at it. And my number one tip would be if you find zryachiy, you just stick with him. Like he'll move around, but he'll also just stop in places for quite a while. You can run around when he like stops in places, but like you have to stay with him. Otherwise, like if you lose zryachiy, your raid, like the raid might as well be over. Like you might never find him again. Like I don't know. So this is just me spawning in. Usually I like to throw my lab's key card on the ground because you know I'm a bit spiteful. And I assume I'm gonna die. And realistically, yeah, I dropped my backpack immediately too, just because I don't want to look any more intimidating or bigger than I need to. Like it's something I just picked up doing for myself. I guess I just don't really wear a backpack. One of my things that I would say was like, you know, a backpack's not for a winner. Like, if you intend to win, you're gonna take the win. You're gonna take the winner. You're gonna take the loser's backpack, essentially. Yeah. This is just me spawning in. I'm running up to see if Kababie is here because, you know, maybe he killed someone so I can get some gear, start myself off. The scavs are coming to me, like whatever the normal scavs are coming to me. You said there's a PMC this way? I'm just trying to like investigate the scene. Like Kebab's not here. Yeah. And then I actually asked these dudes about zryachiy, and they actually they know him. Right there, bro. Yeah. So I just come up. Just so you know, they changed it. And yeah, they changed it, I guess, or whatever. Shoot you when you kill them. I need to turn myself down. I completely. I mean, I'm totally way too loud for myself. But yeah. But they changed it. I don't. Either they changed it or the one time that I killed him, I just never ran into any more scavs. I'm gonna kill him at some point, bro. What do you mean? I thought y'all had. You know. Because yeah, the times that I've killed him as a scav, one of the times I didn't get aggroed by scavs, or I just didn't run into scavs, one or the other. But the other 2 times, 3 times that I can think of that I've done it, the scavs get pissed off at me. One of the times I had to kill 2 just normal scavs, and then I had to do factory a couple times. This is just me kind of hanging out with them. The boys right there, they hear shots, they want to push players, blah blah blah. I tell them like, nah, I'm gonna kill zryachiy. Like during the event, I don't understand why you'd be doing just about anything else. Oh god, I'm beating my microphone to death. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so again, this is just me. I'm just hanging out with him, trying to like loot around, see if I could maybe find anything to help me do violence to people. At this point, I already know that there's like a guy in like Tar Bank or something. Yeah, you can hear him. I know there's a guy in Tar Bank, and he's just slaying out all the AI scavs that I keep calling over to me. And I'm trying to either bait him to come outside, or I don't know, maybe the scavs will kill him. I'm not too sure, but that's kind of the goal, as you can see. Just trying to stay safe. Like, I don't know. Fuck, I hate to give people gear or just like, you know. I have zryachiy here with me. I kind of want to just stick with him, obviously. I guess that's one thing too that makes him hard to find is if people are shooting near him or if like he gets stuck on something, he'll just be there. Like I've had him get stuck on like a SUV door behind me for like 5 minutes. I kept opening and closing the door. Like eventually he gave me a vodka and then he just like moved on. But he was stuck for like a solid 5 minutes. And sometimes he does just hang out in places for a couple of minutes. So I don't know. But you have to just try and, you know, stick with him. So I just, again, kind of trying to hold down the angle, holding down the street. As you can see, there's dead scavs everywhere. There's another guy down the street where the player scavs went with like a MP something fast maybe. And I just don't really want to go down there to investigate. The 2 people coming are my scav brethren. Like AI scav brethren. They're just here to keep me safe. Again, I keep the spam calling. It's kind of annoying. I understand. But it's a new tactic that I found out. And it calls all the scavs to your position. And it also makes scavs path to locations they don't usually go to. It makes them behave strangely. It gives you audio cues that, you know, you wouldn't normally get. It's super OP. Like yeah. It's like just new tech found. It's like I just learned the newest combo. I've killed a lot of people with it, especially if you can get tons of scavs to spawn for some reason. Like I've had 20 some scav spawn in this area and just all pushing to check. Because for whatever reason, again, the AI behavior is weird. So like, if you just keep shooting scavs, the other scavs sometimes just go to investigate. So I got like 6, 7 AI scavs just walking to check one day. The game's weird. I kind of talk about it a little bit at the end.
What's up, cousin?
I got one homie with me again, but
I'm all around. Don't worry, I'm here. I got
he doesn't know I am first. Don't
There's a man with an RD around.
All right. Let's see. Just let him play out. I always keep forgetting about the stupid bar at the bottom too. But yeah, I've done this a couple of times on the scav. It's really bad too. Like my best attempts at doing this, other than the like one yellow key card I got on my PMC.
I gotta stick with my homie. Because at some point during this raid, I'm gonna execute him and I'm gonna pop it off, and we're gonna get red key cards. But for now, we just gotta wait around.
He's gone. Don't know where this guy goes. He doesn't stick with me.
One of them was in Tar Bank, and then one's down the alleyway, like further
And this
down.
is like the 3rd or 4th player scav I've had. Like, bro, like why are you not running with zryachiy?
I thought he's a scav though.
I don't know.
Alright,
As soon as I found out you don't lose rep for killing him, I immediately was just like, it's on. Like, I immediately knew what I had to do. I don't even really see the bodies, care about the bodies. Like, I'm super just hyper focused on sticking with my boy. I think the RD guy might still be in there, so I'm just paranoid AF.
I don't like it. Did he go in here?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta keep up with him.
And we'll just hang out with him. Like, again, Zryachii's AI is weird. Like, he only sticks in here for like a minute
What's up,
tops.
Got anything for a heavy bleed?
This is a little mean.
I do, but I'm planning to do a cultist soon, so I don't really, I'm sorry.
He just wanted a heavy bleed.
Like, I love you so much, but I want to do cultist, and I probably need it for my own heavy bleeds.
I didn't need it for my own heavy bleeds.
Hey, other scav guy, do you have like a heavy
I
bleed
tried
thing
to,
for
like,
our homie that's dying?
I tried to suss it out for him. I tried to help him out a little bit. There was heals and stuff on this body,
There's
but
another player scav around here.
by the time I found him, he was already just like
I gotta
gone.
stick with Zibababa.
Oh.
I have a raid plan, bro. I can't be getting distracted with you.
Yeah, and again, like zryachiy, he moves fast when he decides to move, and he doesn't stick. He doesn't set off claymores. He moves in weird, like pathing that you wouldn't expect normal, like anyone to move. You know what I mean? Like right here, just runs right through the claymore field, no problemo, like he did earlier. Yeah, super deadly. Again, I just think I'm gonna die to the guy.
Yeah, he's not giving a fuck, son.
Check, but I have to stick with him. Like, this is the whole goal.
This is the place that I execute.
Now again, I always throw my bag down.
There's no place that's better.
Probably not the best strategy because again, it comes back to bite me later that I just don't have a bag. Cultists never have bags, but you know.
With love.
Yeah. You gotta do it, man. Have to do it. Like, if you're a scav and you're not attempting to do the same thing, I don't know what you're doing. Like, if you see zryachiy, he's your best friend. Like, he's got a new RSS and an AK. He's got ammo for you and heals. And he's got a goal in mind. Like, it's, yeah. And I haven't really seen anyone do it other than, I guess, like, badscav or the one guy that does, like, all the scav content. I guess the only person I've even seen, like, make the
I don't have
attempt on it.
time for you. I hate you sometimes.
I just did this earlier too. Yeah, like I want to go back in.
Make me do.
Tarkov yesterday was so depressing. It was really bad. I've had a really hard time doing the event. I've ran into so many squads of people. I killed Tiggs this week. Bruh, he peeked me, man. He peeked me. All right. I don't play around like that.
Pissed off, bro.
He took my leg
Not
off,
feeling that.
and he ruined any shot I had at doing anything
Not
else
feeling
after
that.
I took my leg off. But
Really upset.
you know,
Can I please have the IFAX?
it's been a rough week on Tarkov. It's mostly just been me dying all the time, and it dawning on me that this game makes me so like stressed out and
IFAX.
panicky that I
Yo.
make bad decisions.
I need IFAX. Otherwise I'll die anyway.
Yeah, I just make like poor decisions because I'm so stressed out in the moment. checking around, seeing if I can find
Sky check. I don't see
like the cultist thing. It's kind of
There's no
hard on
trouble
streets.
anyway.
Like you cannot
There's all
see
the
over
scavs
some of
and
these
he's
buildings.
checking
Like
out.
it's rough. Now again, I don't know where anyone's at. I assume it's me and maybe a couple players, maybe a player scav or two.
Whatever, I don't care.
And something again I've noticed
Out
with
the
this
front,
event
right now.
is
1, 2.
a lot of people don't always just rush to it. A lot of people won't even
Stuck
go
on
to
nothing.
the event.
Was it?
I missed it right there. I didn't even see it.
Bruh, what are you doing? I'm your cousin.
Yeah, I didn't even see it right there. Otherwise, I would have just cut through the apartment. But, you know, I'm blind. I have old man eyes, and I was getting shot at. So I just was like, I don't know what to do.
Bro, I have to pop this off just to make sure that we can eat, man. What the wrong with you?
No. The scav, they don't even know, man. The guy with the pilgrim don't even know. He cost me so much money. If he
I had
gave
to
me the
pop it
pilgrim
off,
right
bro.
there.
What you want from me? Zababier is our cousin.
Gotta have bunches of
Oh,
AVS
bro,
rigs.
this is a rough spot.
This is just me, like, again, I'm worried about the AI scavs, but luckily, me doing the help command a million times earlier called most of the scavs from this area over, and they got killed by players. So it's actually decently safe for
I
me.
think I can make him push me, though.
And this is in such a good spot. So, like, one of the
Especially
best
if I go
ways
in
to,
here.
like, approach the cultists or
Almost
deal with the
positive
cultists,
I can make them
if
do
you
what I
can
want.
make them push you in one direction or make them push inside or anything like that, best chance humanly possible. Because their AI is goofy, trying to come through doors, or just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright. Just trying to pop it off, trying to stay safe. This is one of those places that has, like, the weird doors, so again, I don't even know if they'll come through the front door. Some of the doors on streets are, like, half doors, and they don't always work properly. I don't like having the laser on top. It just gives me anxiety. I need to get rid of it. It just gives me unneeded stress. They're shooting at, like, other people, other players. Like I say, it's weird. You'll be in some lobbies where, like, everyone wants to do this. I've been in a lobby where I would swear there must have been 9 people and all the cultists were dead. Like, in the area. Because I heard I killed a guy, and then I heard I died to 2 other people, and I heard 2 people talking in the building. Like, it was just insane. And then there'd be other games where just, like, people will avoid this completely. Like, they want to have nothing to do with it. Again, this is just me, like, I know I need to kill the cultists. As soon as you start the event, like, if somebody doesn't finish the event, do the event, like, everyone on the map's gonna die. Like, I don't, like, people don't come and do the event. Like, I don't know. If you spawn in and the event failed, you're kind of just screwed. Like, I've done that before on a scav or what have you, and you just spawn in, and even if you can somehow make your way to gear, you're gonna die to zryachiy if he's alive. I have been in one of those 2 raids where he was killed, but I just couldn't really suss out where the players were. And this room's kind of weird and can't really seem to manipulate the AI exactly how I want to. In other buildings over near cinema, they push through the door, like you can see their faces through the door, and then, you know, obviously my old man brain can tell when to shoot. Yeah, kind of just like waiting. I'm trying to trick him. Didn't know he was on the left, but got him. Good to go. And ideally, I was thinking, like, I want to check his pockets because I'm greedy. Seeing that guy come in, thankfully he didn't shoot me. I got kind of lucky. Like, sometimes the AIs, again, just honky. Like, they never tried blasting at me at an angle that they could really do anything to me. One of them hit me in the chest earlier, and that was pretty much it. This is me just having PTSD from just being, like, head-eyes by anything that moves anymore. So I'm actually trying to, like, lean peek and maybe bait him into pushing me. I think it's, like, weird that the door is closed. I'm like, why the did he close the door? Don't die by just trying to tap things. Like, don't just, like, if you brought the ammo in or you have the ammo, use the ammo, dude. Don't be trying to tap things and then end up dead.
Nothing? Fuck you.
Like, I had nothing, just unlucky. I probably should have taken the knives. Like, I didn't really get a min-max the way that I really wanted to on this. But again, I no backpack, so it's pretty much just gonna be the keys. I don't even armor swap into an AVS just because, for whatever reason, I didn't think it was bigger, but looking at it now, it's bigger. I'm pretty much panicking in the moment too, because I've had a fair bit of failed attempts at this. Like, doing this on the PMC is so much. I've had less successful attempts at doing it on the PMC, and I've done it on the PMC way more.
I don't know why nobody's fucking
Way
with
more
me,
gear.
but I'll take it.
So I just got super
What do we
lucky
got
on this one.
meeting? I assume all the scouts on the map are about to kill me.
I'll spoil it for you, but yeah, no labs
the scouts on the
key card.
map are
Sadly,
missing.
I've
I'm
gotten
trying to
one
think I
yellow
can go
key
across the
card
street
so
quick.
far for all my like trouble and pain. And like a labs armband that I thought maybe was valuable, and I was like, oh, it's not valuable. But yeah, I'm sad that I can't take all the ammo because I have a bunch of vectors and stuff that I could use them on, but I don't want to sit here too long. I don't know if I don't want to deal with the guys with super omega gear that might be looking for me if they're still alive. I don't know exactly how many cultists spawn. I think someone said it was like 8 at one point, but I can't think that I've ever seen more than
I mean, I know
5 or
it's pretty
6.
good, and it's tons of ammo and stuff if I was to stay and be crazy, but I'm not gonna stay and be crazy. I'm not gonna move.
Like right there is 6. Like I got 6 there. But yeah, I don't think I've seen more than 6. Again, it's always just like super panicky, like in the moment type thing.
I'm hoping that I have the extract right over here.
I pretty much only play streets. I honestly can't think of like other maps that would
like there was a guy
be super
with
good
an
for it, other
RD
than
and a guy
customs
with
and maybe reserve.
MP9 or MP7
But I'm a little worried about
all my boys,
not
all
knowing
my boys died. Hey,
not knowing the extracts
there
on
was
maps
like
is
3 or 4 of
a
us hanging out
sketchy
with
thing. Like
zryachiy
I know
early
if I
on.
go to reserve or to customs, I know how I would extract. I would go with whatever extracts I had, or on reserve I would go
Scavs get mad at me, bro.
Red Rebel.
So,
But yeah.
very specifically, you know. Like,
I'm lucky that I had this extract because again I don't know all the extracts by name, but I do know like the locations for things. So
did them in a good spot, bro. I mean that's a pretty good.
me just making like bad
That's as
jokes.
good as it can be. I'm a scav, bro. Like I'm a scav. Like that's you know.
Oh god, I have to watch
No
this back and
latchkey
see
card.
like if I'm
You know what the
completely just
worst thing
talking over
about
myself.
that
Because if I
is?
talk at the same time, it's
I
gonna be
did
bad.
it on scav. It cost me nothing. It took literally no like well I mean it took some skills, some ideas, some planning, some investigations. I'm a scav investigator of course. But again, it's like, bro.
I came into that raid with a plan,
I'm gonna use that
like an idea. I didn't get
Bro.
distracted as soon as I found
Yeah.
zryachiy. I stuck with him, killed him.
I had a dope.
I got super
RSAS.
lucky.
Yesterday was the worst day. Like it was
Yeah.
terrible. I didn't lose any rep for killing him. The scavs get angry. They get angry.
I think it was like 2 mil worth of keys or something like that. It was like a dorms key and then like another mil worth of RB keys. So wasn't bad. Again, just like the best thing I guess I could really have happen to me, other than like a Kaban raid where I somehow got to kill the player that killed Kaban before he could kill Kaban, and maybe got lucky, and then I did zryachiy. So, yeah. I hope that helps in some way. I'm gonna watch it back. If I completely talk over myself, I'm just gonna scrap it and try again because I actually want to put this out. I assumed that the event would be over. I assumed it would have been like a 2-3 day event, like max, right? But it seems like maybe they're gonna let it rock through the weekend and just let people play it out. I assume some people don't like the event. Like it definitely like changes everything. Like it changes the entire perspective of the map. Like and I like that. I super actually kind of like the idea that again it's like I'm forcing anyone that is left on that map to like, yo, you either do the event or you leave. Like goodbye. All right, dudes. So hope that helps in some way. How to kill zryachiy on a scav. Lots of different ways you can do it. You can do it with scav guns. Like even if you don't get zryachi's gun, you could double barrel cultists in the face. Yeah, I've double barrel and also an SVT. I think are the 2 ways that I've clapped them so far. That's just the guns that I've had and been there at the same time. I had an 8R. It jammed. I'm just like remembering the horrible times. But yeah, so yeah.